G20 समिट के दौरान राष्ट्रपति भवन में आयोजित होने वाली रात्रि भोज के निमंत्रण पत्र को लेकर विवाद छिड़ गया है। कांग्रेस नेता जयराम रमेश ने कहा है कि राष्ट्रपति भवन ने 9 सितंबर को G20 रात्रि भोज के लिए प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया की बजाय प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ भारत के नाम पर निमंत्रण भेजा है। असम के मुख्यमंत्री हेमंत बिस्वा शर्मा ने रिपब्लिक ऑफ भारत लिखकर एक ट्वीट भी किया, जिसके बाद से राजनीति और तेज हो गई है। इस कदम पर विपक्ष ने कड़ा विरोध भी दर्ज किया है। विपक्ष का कहना है कि इंडिया गठबंधन की वजह से नाम बदलने की कोशिश की जा रही है।
देखिए, पहला बार हमारा संविधान में क्लियरली बोला हुआ है इंडिया यानी कि भारत, और ये जो भारत नाम है ये हजारों साल से चला हुआ है, इसीलिए भारत को कोई नया नाम देने का जरूरत नहीं है। हमारा ये देश भारत था, भारत है और भारत रहेगा। दुकानें खोलता है, दुकान बंद भी हो जाता है। वो दुकान खुला है, दुकान बंद भी हो जाएगा। लेकिन जो भारत है, भारत संद्र और शुरू जितना आपको लगता है ओल्ड है, जितना पुराना है, भारत भी इतना पुराना है। और भारत भी जब तक सान और सुरूज रहेगा, भारत भी रहेगा।
मैं तो यही कहता है कि भारत होगा या इंडिया होगा, हमारे देश की जो टैक्स पेयर है आम लोग तय करे, सिर्फ मोदी नहीं, आम लोग तय करे कि ये शुरुआत है। इसलिए आर्टिकल 1 को बदलने की कवायद शुरू हो चुकी है। भारत माता की जय कौन नहीं कहते? ये कोई बीजेपी पार्टी के स्लोगन तो नहीं है। भारत माता हम सब का है। जनगण मन अधिनायक किसने गाया था? भारत भाग्य विधाता किसने गाया था? रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर ने। कम से कम वो तो आरएसएस के आदमी नहीं थे।
ऐसा क्यों किया जा रहा है? ऐसा कहा जा रहा है, इसलिए किया जा रहा है क्योंकि इंडिया नाम का कई सारी पार्टियों का एक अलायंस बना है जिसका नाम इंडिया है। तो अगर किसी पार्टियों का अलायंस इंडिया बन जाता है तो वो देश का नाम बदल देंगे। देश तो 140 करोड़ लोगों का है, किसी एक पार्टी का देश थोड़ी है। कल मान लीजिए इस इंडिया अलायंस ने अपना नाम बदल के भारत रख लिया, तो फिर भारत भी बदल देंगे। फिर क्या भारत का नाम बीजेपी रखेंगे? और बीजेपी को ये लग रहा है कि थोड़े बहुत 4 वोट इनके कम हो जाएंगे इंडिया अलायंस बनने से, तो वोट कम हो जाएंगे, इसलिए भारत का नाम बदल दो। देखिए, इंडिया अलायंस का के लिए जो इनका रिस्पॉन्स है उससे लगता है कि बहुत ज़्यादा बौखलाए हुए हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा बौखलाए हुए हैं।
Do you think it's intentional that they've replaced the word India with Bharat?
Because, we've never seen an invitation from the President of Bharat. We've always seen invitations going out in the name of President of India or President of the Prime Minister of India. So why is this sudden change? That is the question which is in the minds of many, and obviously the media also. So what is the intention behind that? Only recently the RSS chief has also said that the name has to be changed from India to Bharat. So in the background of this, when something like this happens, it's not just happening because, of course the name is Bharat is in the constitution, but we've never used it. So what is the political agenda behind that? That is the question now which is looming large.
Amending the constitution to actually bring in something that's already there, even if it is only to give it a primacy of place, that's something that at the moment at least nobody has spoken about, and certainly sources are not indicating. At best what could potentially happen is a resolution, but the point is that a resolution is only positioning. It's not anywhere close to either passing a law or even bigger than passing a regular law, a constitutional amendment. That is that much harder to do because of the various requirements and stipulations that are there. Point number one. Point number number two, the fact is that the Constitution Article 1 specifically mentions India, that is Bharat. So both of these words are very much there within the Constitution, and all depends on whether the official communication, Hindi is the official, is the Raj Bhasha as we know. It is the official language, and in that sense, clearly, of course, whenever it is used, it is Bharat is the word that is used in all government communication with the gazette notifications, passports, etc. It's all present over there. So in that sense, it does seem like it is nothing but mere positioning, and this is, of course, all happening in the context of the opposition bloc having called themselves India. You have seen several opposition leaders come out to say that this is nothing but a reaction to what we have in fact been able to do, which is communicate to the people. It is our growing popularity and the issues that we've raised that is leading for the ruling party to actually go ahead and do this. And just this morning, we've seen, of course, demands coming from an MP of the BJP saying that it should officially be changed. The name has to be moved from India to Bharat. We have seen how the invites that came out from the President's house refer to the President of Bharat. Earlier, we would only see President of India written in English. And in this context also, the resolution that is expected in the Parliament's upcoming session between 18 to 22nd also being spoken about. So at this point of time, it appears to be more positioning than anything else. There are, of course, other interpretations being given. DMK leaders such as Kanimuri, for instance, questioning whether this is some kind of language imposition, given that this is not the normal uses that we've seen in the past. So several such aspects of this that have been controversial. What we will have to see is how this entirely plays out in the coming days in terms of the discourse, because remember, the opposition has also been repeatedly saying that they have used Bharat. Remember, Rahul Gandhi's Yatra was called Bharat Jodo Yatra. Remember also the fact that they've said that Judega Bharat is also part of the India tagline. All of these have been aspects, and despite the fact that this demand has come in the past, for instance, from assemblies as well, clearly it's not a new demand. But at this point of time, the manner in which it's all played out today, just 2 days ahead of the G20 actually taking place, where a huge amount of Indian culture, where Indian and many would say Indic culture is on display, of course, acquires a new kind of significance ahead of that big international summit.